Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Shoes. Welcome back to the Shizen Hogo-Ku Zoo on Planet Zoo. We are back at things today, and today we're doing something very different. We're going to go more over an update about what's been going on in the zoo. So I hope you guys enjoy. At any moment, please do write down a comment with any sort of suggestion, criticism, or anything like that, and I will be sure to review them. This is a video where you guys can express the utmost opportunity to tell me what to change about the zoo. So the first thing we're going to go over today is our gharial habitat, which is what we left off with last video. I'm going to pause everything because otherwise it will get dark out. Now, everything is a very different shape. These guys have so much room, so I end up cutting off some more water space, end up cutting off part of the entrance area. It used to come out a little bit more, and now it's been pushed over. People were viewing from the sidewalk here, so therefore we added more rock to kind of shelter the viewing area, so people would use the area across from the lake, which was very important. So if we actually look at these guys, they still have plenty of space. They have double of what they need for everything and almost triple for the water area. So we're doing just fine over here, no issues here. We did finish off a little bit more of the pavilion area with some more education boards, as you can see right there. And we actually have a coffee stand. So we're able to fill in this area, and I want to go over a little bit because you guys may find it interesting and you can use it in your own zoo if you wish to do so. Now, I did have an issue and I was really struggling to figure out how to make this work, and with this concrete barrier here, I end up adding a concrete wall to blend in the pathway with the barrier, and we end up making it flat down here to make it look like one of our staff members could walk over here and use this as a little side entrance to get into our building here in order to serve coffee. And it ended up working out very well, so I'm very happy about that. And over here you may notice a little bit of a change. Our glass is now concrete with glass. Now we changed it because, in case if you weren't here for the last video, this used to be a whole glass barrier, but now we changed it to concrete. So we changed it to concrete because people were viewing from way up here into this pathway, which is a big no-no. We want them to look from underneath the water because that's where they get the best viewing experience, and it also makes sure that this path doesn't get clogged for when people want to go visit other animals wherever they may be down here in the future. So I think I want to go over like maybe 2 or 3 other things. It's going to be a shorter video, I apologize, but I do want your opinion on this. There's a lot of things to fix up. We're going to spend the next few episodes most likely adding in a few animals, but also moving around our tigers and maybe our giant pandas. So it's going to be a lot of fixer-up type things while we try to bring in new things to the zoo. Over here at our food court, we do have 5 stalls, 2 food and 3 drink, and it is filled. So, and we also do have coffee down here now too. So that is 4 drink stations and 2 food stations, and we still are just at maximum capacity for people waiting in line, which is ridiculous, but it also means we'll get more money in the future. We need to add more food stalls. So the question is, do we extend this building left or right? Do we not extend it? Or do we just add another side building here over in the corner? Or do we add it somewhere else along the lines of our zoo? That is the question. I want to hear from you guys. And do we make more of a grand landmark for the center of our zoo by building a big staff center over here with our food court, make it look like something nice and pretty that you would find in East Asia or something like that? Or do we just kind of make a basic staff center or something like that? Because we're going to make a little staff center here, and the main reason for that is because of all these food places. There's going to be a lot of staff that are going to be walking around, and we don't want people from, our coffee stand to walk all the way up to the front, way down here. That is a long walk and it's very inefficient. So that is the question. A little side update, I did fix this bridge over here, made it look very pretty, and it is now a staff bridge. It's not a big floating pile of asphalt, which is very good for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. The pump station is still floating. I will fix that, I do promise that. Now, the big question is, we have 2 big habitats to the front of our park, which were the first 2 habitats to exist here. Now, I think we should move them, or at the very least give them some sort of an upgrade. This is where you guys come in. I want your expertise on this, because as much as some of you guys think I'm really good at this, I always like a second pair of eyes. It would be very useful. Please help me. So over here with our giant pandas, probably the worst habitat I've ever made. Not as in for looks, but as in for viewing purposes. Who would want to view pandas from way over here? I've been to the DC Zoo, the Washington DC Zoo, and you can see the pandas plenty good enough. They came out in the middle, and you can basically see them from, you know, around the habitat, which is awesome. And over here, this just isn't that. It's nowhere close. So suggestions, because I'm thinking about moving it and maybe making it some sort of other habitat for another animal. So that's where my idea is going, and I'm thinking about taking away this side path, maybe adding red pandas over here, or maybe replacing the red pandas over here. But the thing about with the giant pandas and the tigers is I want to make some sort of facilities. And I say facilities like adding more than one habitat merged into a certain area. So something like a semicircle that you would find at a zoo, maybe like the Jacksonville Zoo in Florida, or something along the lines of that. Now these semicircle stations or centers, learning facilities, whatever you want to call them, they usually have at least 2 different habitats for, you know, like the tigers or something like that. So if we were to move it over here, we would have one habitat on the left hand side and one on the right hand side, and we would have a building maybe in the middle, maybe a little quarantine area or transfer area, and with that you would have a good breeding area, so we could actually breed our tigers and sell them for conservation credits on this game. So let me know what you think. I would highly appreciate any sort of comment, suggestion, or any sort of criticism of what I haven't done good already. So please be sure to take advantage of that. And just another side note, I do need to fill in some dead space toward the front. Suggestions, let me know. But other than that, I do want to thank you guys for watching this video. Any comments, suggestions, leave me down below. This is the purpose of this video. I want to just hear from you guys. We will get into doing more walkthroughs in the next few videos. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Please like this video if you want to help support the channel. I would highly appreciate it myself. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.